Getting paid and generating revenue is the first form of validation for any startup. To be successful, product validation is critical for Web3 and metaverse startups in the early stages of development. Validation is the process of assessing whether a product or service meets the needs of its intended audience. There are a few different ways to validate a product or service. One is to get feedback from potential customers through surveys or interviews. This helps to determine whether there is a need for the product or service and whether it would be used. Another way to validate a product is to create a prototype or a minimum viable product, MVP, and test it out with potential customers. This allows for feedback about the product itself, such as whether it is easy to use or meets their needs. However, getting paid and generating revenue is the first form of validation for any startup. This means that people are actually willing to part with their hard-earned money in exchange for the product or service. Revenue is what separates a hobby from a business. Without it, you're just spending your time and money on something you're passionate about without any financial return. Revenue is what allows a business to sustain itself and grow. It's not easy to get customers to part with their money, so when you do, it's a strong sign that your product or service has value. Generating revenue is a key metric to track as you grow your business, as it's a good indicator of whether you're on the right track. So if you are building the next big thing, make sure you get out there and start getting paid as soon as possible. If you're struggling to get customers to pay you, it's a sign that you need to reevaluate your offering. What are you doing wrong? What can you do to improve your product or service so that people are willing to part with their money? Don't give up. Keep working at it, and eventually you'll start to see the results you're looking for.